What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a Rubik's Cube collection video. So these are all my 3x3s. I'm going to be starting from oldest to newest. So for some reason I have 3 Rubik's brand cubes. I honestly don't know why. I think that one of my friends gave me theirs to solve and just let me keep it. But now I have 3 of those. Moving on, I have my first ever speed cube. I have no idea what this is called. I just got it off of Amazon when I was very young, and it is honestly kind of smooth turning. It's very slow, don't get me wrong, but the corner cutting is actually good. It's weird, but there are a lot of catches, and it would pop a lot, and the corner twister is incredibly easy. Next, I got my first stickerless cube, which is a Cyclone Boys. Super loud, terrible corner cutting compared to my first speed cube. It's kind of a level down. Oh, that one was good. But yeah, and the shades are just green and blue. Like the contrast is just like kind of like hurts my eyes. And then you can barely tell apart these colors. Like the red on orange just is, I don't even want to look at that anymore. Next, I have the Guanlong. I'm not sure what version this is, but this is actually a pretty good cube. I can't really do my, or I guess I can do my regular finger tricks, but it's just that the reverse corner cutting would catch a lot, you know, but it's a really crisp feeling. I honestly really liked it. Next, I have this cube here. Don't ask why there's a hole in it. I don't know. And yeah, I don't want to complete that algorithm, but there's a lot of stains because I tried to put lube in it to see if it would actually improve, but it did not. It's a pretty cool cube though. Next, I have my first GAN. I painted it. I don't know why, but I also overlubed it, and then I switched mains so it just dried out. And I also broke a screw on the green side, so yeah, that's not nice. Next, my first magnetic cube, the Thunderclap V3M. I also overlubed it, switched mains, kind of quit cubing for a little bit, left it out to dry, and now I can't really turn it at all. But this is, I'm thinking about cleaning this out because this is a really nice cube, honestly. Even if I have better ones now, I really like the feeling. Next, I have my Yushin Little Magic. The red side is screwed up. I peeled off the stickers, or not the actual stickers, but like the protective coating on the stickers. Did not work out, but honestly, it's a pretty good cube. It's not as good as I expected it to be off of the reviews, but it's a pretty good cube. Next, I have my first magnetic GAN cubes. This is the GAN M. This is a great cube, but I also got the GAN XS with it to see which one I would like better. And this became my main over the GAN M, just because it's lighter, first of all, and I thought it felt a little bit faster than the M, so that's why I chose this. And plus the magnets are adjustable. I have them on medium right now. Normally I have them on strong. Then I got the GTS 3M. This became my main, you know, kind of interchangeable with the XS. So yeah, I got my first sub 10 on this cube though. It's a little bit louder, or not a little bit, it is louder than the GAN XS. But it is crazy fast, and it corner cuts from anywhere. Like, that is insane. And then the GAN XS, which is way more expensive, doesn't really corner cut that well, even on loose tensions. Like, this is on a pretty loose tension right now. Next, with the GTS 3M, I got the YJ Mini Cube because I thought it would be good for one-handed, but I don't know. It's a little bit too small, but it's an amazing cube. Like, YJ is just killing it. Like, the corner cutting, it's crazy. Then I got the GAN I Carry. The app isn't great, but the cube has an amazing feeling. Like, I love solving on this, but it's just that since it's an electronic cube, the corner cutting isn't that great because they didn't really focus on that too much, I guess. But yeah, the reverse is pretty good. It's just, oh, right as I say that, just regular isn't that good, but that's, you know, it's not that big of a problem. Then I got the RS3M recently, actually, and this became my main over the GAN XS that I also switched back to, or I guess the GAN XS and the GTS 3M, just because I love the feeling. It's so clacky and satisfying to turn. Then I got the WRM Maglev 2021 edition, and this was just an instant upgrade over the RS3M, and I got my first sub 8 single on this, and my first sub 10 average, actually. And I just can't get over how fast this is, like that's just insane. I also got the Spooky Cube from Spooky Cube Shop. It's honestly super nice, and once you put in the jack-o'-lantern lube, it smells like pumpkin spice, which is amazing. Great touch. It honestly has an amazing clacky feeling. You know, corner cutting doesn't really matter that much, but I love this cube, honestly. It's super fast once you put in the lube. Then I got the Rubiks Impossible. I thought I solved it. I did not. Kind of disappointed. Super loud, though, like crazy loud. It's insane. Next, I have 4x4s. I only have 3 4x4s for some reason. I used to have another one, but I lost it. I have the Rubiks 4x4, which I had to solve one for a while. Oh, what was that? Just because I didn't have any other 4x4. Then I got the Volk 4. Then I overlubed it. Again, that continues to be a problem. And I got the Strong Magnet Edition, and I can barely turn it now. It is crazy strong. But then I cleaned it out, you know, put in some Mario lube, and it was decent. And then for some reason it just keeps getting sticky on the inside. It's weird, and I just still can't get over how strong these magnets are. There's no reason to make them this strong. Then I got the YJMDC. This is my current main, and it is just insanely good. And right when I say that again, but yeah, I love this cube so much. It's so fast, and it has a really nice crunchy feeling. I just have one 5x5. I used to have another one as well until I lost that. And I had an old MGC until I broke the orange side. I ran into a wall within my pocket, and it just, like, destroyed it for some reason. I don't know why. But this is now unusable. And the only 5x5 I have is a YJ MGC. But the new Diane is out, so I might try that. But this, just like the 4x4, amazing cube. Only 5x5 I have, so it has to be my main. And I love 5x5. It's one of my favorite events. Only have 2 6x6s. This was my first 6x6. Chi something, I don't know, Chi budget 6x6, I think. But it isn't amazing. You know, like that. Wow, the reverse corner cutting isn't too good. Where's that catching? Oh, there? Yeah. Wait, where was I in the algorithm? Okay. Yeah, but it has a really smooth turning, honestly. It's just corner cutting isn't great. And then I got the MGC. And I can basically turn it like a 3x3 if I do this. Unless that happens. But the catches aren't honestly not that bad. And I don't really need a different 6x6. Just because this is such a smooth turning 6x6. And speaking of how all my mains are MGCs, I have some 7x7s. That one is broken. I was eating dinner, lost a piece of that. Don't ask me why I had a cube at dinner. I was just solving it, and piece just disappeared, and I didn't realize it. So then I also had the Moyu something. I don't know, Moyu something. That's what it's called. But it was really loose at first, and I tightened it a lot, and then now it's too tight, and it doesn't really corner cut that well. So I might have to loosen it and see how it becomes. My main, I'm not sure about the size. It might be the same as MGC, I think, or maybe, yeah, I think it is the same actually. Looks a little bit smaller though. But then I got a new MGC, and I just don't understand how MGC can come up with all these cubes, and basically all of my mains are MGCs except for a couple. Moving on from 7x7, we now venture into the realm of 2x2. So this is my first 2x2. Just look at the size difference. Like what? Whenever I was just doing some solves, I'd always warm up with this one, just because I could like immediately feel the difference between the cubes. And then I got this. I don't know what it is. There was no logo when I got it. It's decent. And then I broke a corner. I think it's this one. Yeah, I broke a corner, put glue on it. Now it just sticks in the cube, and it's kind of slow since I haven't used it in like a year, because I'm not really that eager to clean it out because it's broken. And then this is my current main, the Dian Ting in V1, but I'm getting a MGC 2x2, so that will hopefully become my main. I'm not amazing at 2x2, but you know, I average around 4 to 5 seconds, which is good for me, I guess, since I don't do it that much. Now, on to the Pyraminxes. I used to have one more. Oh, the camera's getting kind of crowded. I'm gonna move these to the back. I used to have one more Pyraminx, but I lost that. This is my first Pyraminx though. I was watching this one person try and solve it, and then I was like, hey, do you want me to do that? And they was like, yeah, if you solve it, I'll just give it to you. So then I solved it, and they gave it to me. So this is my first Pyraminx. Ignore that. I don't know what it is, honestly. I think it has ball bearings. It might have magnets. If you can see that little metal thing there, I'm pretty sure that's ball bearings though. I don't know how to take this apart to look at it. And then I got the Chi, where's the logo? Chi MS. And this is just an immediately upgrade. It is a super smooth turning cube, like insane. I mean, of course the magnets make it click into place, but between that, it's so smooth and fast. Now we're going into the kind of the last non-end by end, I guess, not including Pyraminx, because I just did Pyraminx. But these are all of my non-end by ends, I guess, with the MGC Megaminx again. This is my only Megaminx. You know, I'm not that big on non-end by end events, but I really want to get more into it, just because it's such a fun cube. You know, I love to solve 3x3, and this is just a double 3x3, I guess. And then I can never get used to this cube. And then I have the the X-Man's cube. It is pretty good. I got it in stickered for some reason. I don't know. I actually did Scube for a while, but then it just got too confusing to me, and I didn't know what to do beyond beginners method, so I just learned how to do sledge. Like, I think this is a sledge at least, so yeah. Then I got the Square One. For years, for like 5 years, this thing was unsolved. My camera isn't straight. That isn't straight either. There we go. For years, this was unsolved, and I didn't know how to solve it. And I must say, the corner cutting on this, wait, that wasn't a good example. Corner cutting on this is terrible. Like, I don't know. It's a Calvin's puzzle. Where does it say that? Calvin's puzzle. But yeah, I can't. It's so fast. Like, look at this. I'm just dropping cubes. It's raining cubes. Wow, what did I say? But it's like, look at this. It's like a helicopter. And then I got, guess who? MGC. And this has to be my most satisfying puzzle to turn. but I am getting the Ting MV1 soon. Hopefully that'll become my most satisfying puzzle to turn, because I really want to learn how to do blind. I already know most of it, but I just want a good blind cube, and that's supposed to be good. I can't do any algorithms, but yeah, this is just so smooth. I'm gonna bring this up to the mic, like that. It's the most satisfying sound I've ever heard. It's like, has a kind of gummy feeling, but it's not too gummy. Yeah, moving on to my very few non-WCA cubes. I have those, I have that, and that should be all of my non-WCA, actually. I do have a couple more, but they aren't here with me. This is a gear ball. I got this as a gift, and it's so cool. Like, it's insane. Like, it looks like it's solved, but this isn't solved, and the colors are honestly, like, I really like these colors. It's yellow, which is normal, but then it has purple. These two are next to each other, green and blue. Like, I really like the addition of purple. It's so cool. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then I got the mirror blocks. I don't know which one this is. I also got it as a gift from the same person who gave me that one. Very nice people for giving me all of my non-WCA cubes, because I don't practice too much, but these really made me want to practice non-WCA more. So very thankful to them. And this is honestly a super fun puzzle, because it's just a normal 3x3, but it's mirror blocks, I guess. You know, it shape shifts a little bit. It's a little bit confusing at times. And my last one is the Master Morphics. I know everyone says that this is a really easy puzzle to solve, but for some reason I can't solve it. Like, I've been trying at this for years, and I just can't possibly be able to solve this for some reason. I can solve like a 3x3 in 10 seconds, and I can't solve this in a couple of years. It's just insane. But on that note, thank you guys for watching, and please consider liking this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribing if you have not already. So yeah, thank you. Bye.